tape brought to you by Sheath Underwear, even on the height. 1-inch reach advantage for Felipe. And you see both fighters did make weight for this middleweight showdown. And we will be talking throughout the night, not only on our prelims, but on our main card, about people busting weight. We'll talk about that throughout. There was a big outage that happened, the CrowdStrike outage that halted so many flights. And that impacted this weekend as so many fighters are flying in. But that's a story we'll tell throughout the night, but I wanted to point that out. Both fighters are inside. Let's get our introductions.
The following contest, brought to you by SheathUnderwear.com, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC middleweight division. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in at 186.2 pounds. Fighting out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today, he looks for his first win as a pro. Here is Charles Blood Money Clark. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 185.6 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Minas Gerais, Brazil. Today, he makes his professional debut. Here is Felipe, the Rhino Rocha. Your referee in charge of the action, Professor Joe Solis.
How about Wayne just absolutely nailing the hometown in one take? That was good stuff, Wayne.
That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Yeah, we got this card 2 weeks ago. Wayne's been practicing that name since.
Charles Clark, blue gloves, Felipe in the red.
Felipe's got a deep underhook on that right side. And notice he's staying patient. He's not, going for takedowns out of position. Pummeling his underhooks, looking at some strikes, very well-timed trip.
Beautiful. He's so strong. Did you feel that strength when you were training against him, Alex, when you were doing rounds?
Yeah, and it was so much fun. It was such a fun challenge. Those just big shots.
Punches.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, as high level as he is on the ground, he is also very heavy-handed.
Yeah.
Those downward punches in this ground and pound position are going to do some damage here.
And these are big punches. He's got a nice little wrist ride there too. He's hanging all of his weight, trapping that leg.
That's it, Felipe. Nice, powerful punches. Meet him out at a medium pace. Look for your damage.
Taking his time is Rocha.
Felipe Rocha just exchanged pleasantries with Raheel as he was punching Charles Clark.
Man, these are good shots.
Yeah, these are not only getting through, but causing some damage.
Yeah, they're not going to let him take a lot of these shots. He's got to get up and defend himself.
Nice trip. So this is where Felipe kind of rotate Clark to the right side and just really pin him on the cage. Nice, big shots. And it's cool to see the grappler, try to just go for so much damage and he hasn't really looked for a submission at all.
Oh man, these punches are connecting. Professor Joe Solis looking on.
So one thing Clark can do is spin hard to his left side. Now he'll certainly give up back exposure. He's kind of caught in half guard. But you can relieve the wrist ride, but you got to give up your back to do it. But I'll tell you, almost anything is better than this right now.
Yeah, there's not many worse positions to be in than this.
Felipe can fight at this pace all day. He's really not using a lot of energy because there's not a lot of scrambling to be done.
Not only that, as you mentioned, he does expose that back, and you've got Felipe on your back. That is as worse of a predicament.
Man, I'd rather fend off a rear naked choke than these monstrous wrist-ridden ground and pound strikes.
Yeah, and I do think he would do himself well to put that butterfly hook in and at least try to elevate the hips just to get some weight on his arms so that he's not throwing punches.
I mean, notice, goes belly down, gets rid of the wrist ride. But now it's fending off a head and arm choke that's getting tighter as we're watching.
Oh man, that might be
He's clamping.
enough. You see Charles just wincing with pain, trying to find some sort of breath. Are we near the end? And there's the
man.
tap.
Head and arm choke right in front of us too. That was a cool angle.
Perfect work there by Felipe. Rocha gets that debut win. What a submission.
And Alex, that's how you know that you're a high-level grappler. Is you don't have to be in the correct position. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know where to put the pressure, and you know how to finish those chokes.
I was about to mention how, like, his choking arm elbow, it's usually best when he goes to that, but I saw how much of a clamp he had with that downward shoulder pressure. I'm pretty sure the line on this fight would have been a first-round submission by Rocha to win this.
Let's take a look at our highlights.
Debut, yeah. Nice trip. I mean, was patient, had that right underhook, pummeled the left side. Huge ground and pound shots.
Man, just connecting over and over again. You know, the one thing about Felipe, man, his expression never changes. He is a robot inside.
Yeah. Mint business. Notice he was kind of tripoded up on the knee, the foot, and the shoulder there.
There's a smile. He's inside now, celebrating a little bit. All business. Hope to see Felipe back in relatively soon. Let's make things official. Here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Joe Solis calls for a stop to the fight. 3 minutes, 7 seconds into the very first round, declaring your winner by tap out due to an arm triangle, Felipe the Rhino Rocha.
I'm here with your winner, Felipe Rocha. Felipe, a dominant performance in your pro debut. How does that feel?
It feels great to be able to show what we've been working on for the past year since I fought, right? We've had tough time getting a fight, but that doesn't mean at any moment that I stop training, you know? I like to always I even tell my students, a lot of them are here. Where are my students at? Where you guys at? I got a lot of my students here, and I try to lead by example as far as we just always stay ready, you know? You never know when the opportunity is gonna come calling, and when it does knock, we're ready to go.
Well, Felipe, this is a first round finish. You took very little to no damage. Does that mean we can expect to see you in here very quickly next time you fight?
100%. With, you know, having these guys here with me at all times, both Coach Nico and Coach Drew, I think I could take on John Jones tomorrow, you know? But, yeah, and I'm just excited, man, you know? Because I think my wife is sitting over there. We're having another baby soon. I finally got my little boy now. And my baby daughter's here as well, you know? So I'm excited down the line to be able to show them, like, how cool their dad was, you know?
Well, Felipe, we look forward to seeing you again. I think you're going to be a force to be reckoned with in this middleweight division. Congratulations on the win. Your winner, Felipe Rocha.
Nice. Love hearing that good news. Another kid on the way for the Rochas. Get all that training in now before that sleep schedule is all jacked up.